Cristiano Ronaldo has always been associated with skills, and while he's turned it down a notch in the later years, he's still got plenty of wicked moves in his locker. So today we're going to take a look at his 5 best skills from Juventus to see how you can learn them too, but simply also just to appreciate the master. Because obviously, he's CR7 and I'm not even fit to lace his boots. We're not going to be able to do them as well as him. But we still managed to dig up 5 of his flashiest, filthiest skills that he's done at Juventus. First up, we have the CR7 multiple stepovers, which CR7 did to dazzle poor El Cid Hysaj from Napoli with a series of his trademark super fast random stepovers. Now, what Ronaldo did in this particular instance was that he started off running with the ball towards the defender, and then he did a jumping inside stepover with his left foot. He then followed it up by doing an inside tap, transitioning into an inside stepover with his right, and immediately after he did an inside stepover very quickly with his left. Then he took a step or two and finished it off with another inside stepover with his right to leave Hysaj completely in the dirt. Now, of course, you can mix it up however you want, but this was the combination of stepovers that came to Ronaldo from above. Next up, we have the fake directional touch, which Ronaldo used to leave another player, this time Koke, absolutely for dead. Now, Ronaldo pulled off this move in the Champions League against Atletico Madrid, where he receives the ball with his right foot and then takes a small directional touch towards his left. But immediately after then accelerating after the ball, he steps behind it and then fakes that he wants to go that direction. Now, of course, Koke follows, but immediately after stepping behind the ball, Ronaldo then turns his body and lets Koke run that way. So basically, he's beating his man without even touching the ball. Of course, this is wildly effective if your opponent is behind you, because you can quickly switch, go past him, or even get a free kick. Next up, we have the roll step over inside dazzle, because Cristiano didn't really want to let Koke rest, so he once again found himself at the receiving end of a CR7 step over. Now here, this time CR7 was facing Koke to look his prey in the... At least he was facing Koke, and here he did a soul roll, then he took a few steps and then did an inside step over with his right. But then he let the ball roll a little bit, gently tapped it with his left foot to stop the ball and get Koke a little bit out of balance, because here Ronaldo could then set himself up to wait for Koke's move and then decide if Ronaldo should go left or to his right. Ruthless. Then we arrive at what I would probably best describe as a show-off move, because it is. See, Juventus were playing Manchester United at Old Trafford, and we're facing a park-the-bus Mourinho masterclass, so I guess CR7 kind of felt that the crowd needed something to cheer about, so he decided to show off a little bit by doing a little bit of dancing, for no apparent reason. Anyway, completely unpressed by the way, not a single player in a 2-meter radius, but here he decides to do a little bit of a pullback with his sole into his left foot. He bounces it back and uses his right foot to push the ball behind him. Then he turns around, takes the ball with his sole, drags it back, and uses once again the inside of his right foot to exit the move. And again, he didn't make any progress or anything, but if you can, why not show off and have some fun? My favorite move though was when Ronaldo took Antonin Barak from Udinese for a spin with a double Cruyff turn. Now it sounds really easy and simple, and that's because it is, but what he did here was running in one direction. He kind of set up a fake shot, but instead of stopping his foot just before he reached the ball like you do in a fake shot, you actually go a little bit over the ball and use the inside of your foot to stop it on the spot and push it a little bit back. Then you turn your body 180 degrees and exit the move. But it felt like Ronaldo thought he needed to jazz up the move a little bit, so he takes a few steps and then pulls out another Cruyff turn to say bye-bye to Barak. So there you have it, my friends, my 5 favorite skill moves that Ronaldo has done at Juventus. Of course, everyone has different tastes, so if you feel like I've missed one, well, hit me up in the comment section right down below. Of course, also, don't forget that you can go learn even more sick skills in the playlist right down there. But before you do that, remember to have clicked the subscribe button and the bell notifications button before you leave. And with that said, guys, I'm signing off. Cheerio.